Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome, and thank you for joining me. So, I always tell people to don't fight what's going on. And normally, my morning meditations are all about focus and concentration, but today is not that day. Today is a very, very peaceful day, and so I want to actually try to work on silencing people's minds. It's such a wonderful thing to wake up in the morning and to not have a single conversation or a single thought going through your head. And today has been like that all morning. In fact, I've actively been trying to think of things. I thought maybe my mind was broken. So let's jump in this morning, and we are literally going to focus on silencing our mind. So sit nice and comfortably. Give yourself a moment to just adjust your seat cushions, make your posture as balanced as you can. So sit up nice and tall and just relax. And when you're ready, just close your eyes. And starting with your feet, I want you to just feel them pressing into the carpet. As you relax them, you should almost feel them dissolving and expanding outwards. Just feel that little bit of a tingle as you do that, as your arches relax. And then moving on up to your calf muscles. Just feel that little bit of a tingle in the muscle as you relax it and release all the tension. When you do that, you should start to feel the blood flowing through there. And then moving on up to your thighs and your hamstrings. Just allow those big muscles to relax. And if your legs need to move somewhere when you do that, when you release the tension, just move your feet until they become balanced again. But just release them so that they relax and let them go where they need to go. And then moving a little higher up to your hips and your pelvis. Just make sure that you feel all of your body weight pressing down right from the top of your head, right down through your spine, and pressing into your seat cushion. Just feel yourself sinking into that seat right now. And then moving on up to your shoulders and your upper back. Just relax the muscles and just feel your shoulder blades gently pull back. Relax your elbows. And as you do that, just feel your hands pressing into your lap a little harder. Just feel that weight of your shoulders pressing down. And each time you breathe out, just relax them some more. Just feel all the stress dissolving, just floating away like a cloud. Now moving on up, make sure you're not clenching your jaw. Just relax. Just release that muscle tension. You might even feel your ears move a little bit as you do that. Make sure you're not squinting or frowning. Just allow your face to relax. Just feel it floating. Feel that little tingle as the blood starts to flow into it, bringing all of that wonderful oxygen. Now, I want you to really focus on your breathing right now. Don't try to do anything with it, but just notice how gentle it is. Just observe your breathing in your chest right now. Feel your chest gently rising and falling. It has a rhythm all on its own, and we're just going to let it do that. but just notice that rhythm. Feel it gently rising and falling. Imagine if you were looking down from the top of a cliff into the ocean, and you just see the waves gently rising and falling as the ocean swells and then ebbs away. Now, what I want you to do, now that your body is calmed down, is turn your attention to your mind and your thoughts. Now, normally we try to train our mind by always coming back to something physical, like our breathing. So whenever our mind comes up with a thought and starts a conversation, we come right back to breathing. But today, we're actually going to flip that. And what I want you to do is just ask yourself the question, what is my next thought going to be? And then listen very intently for it. And as soon as that thought starts, just ask yourself the question again, what is my next thought going to be? And you may find that by doing that, your mind actually becomes silent because it starts listening to itself. It actively starts to listen for what is the next thought going to be. And so it can't come up with another thought. So that's all we're going to do. Just keep asking yourself the question, what is my next thought going to be? And then sit silently, waiting. And as soon as that thought starts to form a sentence, just ask the question again, what is my next thought going to be? So just do that for the next 4 minutes. Okay, that's the end of our 4 minutes. I want you to just bring your attention back to your breathing. Just notice that ebb and flow again as your lungs gently rise and fall. Hopefully, that little bit of peace that you got, that little break from your mind, also translated into a peaceful body and just a feeling of lightness and floating. And I really hope that that peace remains with you all day today. There's definitely something in the air. There's a whole calm that seems to have descended everywhere. And hopefully it's not just a me thing, but it's an everybody can experience it. But just keep your eyes open for it today. Just notice how calm things are. As you walk around outside, you may notice that the birds just seem calmer, the trees are not moving. But just notice that and notice how that also flows into you and becomes part of you. So start to become aware of the room around you. And when you're ready, just open your eyes and come on back. All right, so that's all I've got for you today. Hopefully, that's an incredibly useful skill. I actually use that meditation quite a lot throughout the day. If I have a particularly noisy mind one day, I'll literally just walk around and keep asking myself that question. And it does have a very calming effect on your mind. So, again, wonderful little skill. So, take that with you. I do have some time this morning if anybody has any questions, so stick around and I'll be right back.